guys. I don't even want to film this. But I know that I share my life on social media and YouTube, and when I decided to do that, I pretty much, have to share the good and the bad. Not that I'm like obligated to share anything, but I just feel like it's a part of the journey. And the last couple of days have been really rough. Today's Thursday morning. It's about 7:30 a.m. I'm going to a doctor's appointment right now. Hayden to preschool first because she can't go with me. So a lot of you guys know that I work from home, and I was, if you watched my video a long time ago, like almost a year ago, I may link it up here, that will like explain. I did like a Q&A about how I didn't have a job, what happened with that. I was a medical assistant. I got my degree as a medical assistant. I was working at a hospital. They let me go for like a crazy reason. But when I was let go, I wasn't worried because I knew God had it all under control. Things were already starting to align, the day that I got that news, and that was like back in March of 2019. And so I don't want to like draw this out forever long, but I'm just trying to give you like a picture of people who don't know exactly where I've been at. So in March, I was unemployed for a little while, and then a couple months passed. I jumped back into network marketing because I know my strong suit is social media and like sharing life on there, and I found some products that I like absolutely am obsessed with. And then I found out I got this job that I had been like praying for, and literally it was like a God thing that I got this job, and it's like a dream job for any mom who wants to work at home. And so I got hired onto a place called actually I don't even know if I can say the name, which I've said it in multiple places before, but just in case, I'll bleep that out. But on Tuesday, so we were off work for Monday because it's Martin Luther King Day. And so I work from home on a laptop. I was a high school advisor, and I was able to work from home. It was literally like the dream job for me. Hayden was able to stay home with me on some of the days that we just chose to keep her home. If she was sick or if I was sick, I was able to work from bed. It was perfect for pregnancy. Hold on. Sorry about that. There's some people working at our house during the day today, working on mudding all the drywall that we just did on the room in the kitchen and Hayden's room. So if you hear anything in the background, that's what that is. I need to hurry up because we need to leave soon. I think I was saying on Monday we didn't have school because of Martin Luther King Day, and then Tuesday we came back to school, and basically they held a meeting at noon that about 13 employees were invited to, of the advisors staff. And so we went to that meeting, and basically they just told us, not much of an explanation, but that the school, after last year's review, they are forced to do budget cuts, and that all of our positions have been terminated. So found out Tuesday around noon that I no longer was employed by this job. So like a hard pill to swallow, because obviously I'm in my 3rd trimester pregnancy. This job was giving us insurance, and so now we don't have any insurance. They gave us for like an extra week or whatever of severance, something like that. So I'm not sure the whole details. There's a lot of paperwork that came with it and a lot of reading that I needed to go through. I need to print it off, but so yeah, it's just been stressful. So, you know, half our income is now cut. I don't want to say half, John made more than me, but a big chunk of our income that was, you know, steadily coming in is now gone. Our insurance is now gone, and, you know, I'm giving birth in the next couple months, so that's absolutely terrifying. Yeah, the last couple of days, it's been a lot of highs and lows. Not any highs, but just I would be doing okay, and then either someone asked me if I would be okay, if I was okay, or I would just start to think about the reality of having to. I'm not sure exactly what we're doing right now, because obviously I am in my last couple months of pregnancy, and I don't know if I'm going to be getting a job before then, or just staying home and, you know, making money through social media how I've been doing. Yeah, I think the most like emotional thing is that I was going to be able to be home with my daughter, and sorry, I waited until a couple of days to film this because I just didn't want to cry on video. Obviously, like, this mama is hormonal, so Zeke, it's okay, bub. He's freaking out because there's people out there, but yeah, so I was, you know, I had the dream job. Obviously, like, what I was doing was not my dream, but the environment that I was able to work in was a dream for a mom who wants to stay home. So I was going to be able to stay home with my baby girl and not have to, like, put her in daycare or whatnot. I don't know what all the future holds with this. You know, we're still processing it. We're still figuring out our budget and what we can do from here. And John's been really sweet, which has helped a lot. He knows I'm going through it right now, so. But yeah, so that's what's been going on the last couple days. I kind of shared on Instagram that, you know, I appreciate the prayers. Hadn't shared yet exactly what was going on, so I just felt like I needed to come on here and kind of share what was going on so that you guys are kind of in the loop, because I don't want to get asked, like, so you work from home, all of that stuff. So it's just crazy. So me, along with 13 other people, were let go because of a budget cut on Tuesday. So there's nothing any of us did. But obviously it puts me in a horrible position, being the last trimester with no insurance and no income currently. So yeah. And to top it all off, on Tuesday, after that news, I had to go in and do my 28-week glucose test to take that, like, sugary drink at the doctor's office. Found out I failed, so today, that's why I'm up so early. I have to be at the doctor's at 8:30. I had to fast for 12 hours, so I've ate since 8:30 last night, and I have to get my blood drawn 5 times in 3 hours. I have to drink another sugary drink, like it's supposed to be even more sugary than the first one, and I have to sit in the doctor's office for 3 hours. So it's just, I'm going through it this week, but I know my God's faithful, and I know that He is everything happens for a reason, and He, you know, is only going to make us stronger and lean on him even more and trust in him. And, you know, he's never let us down before. He's always protected us, always provided for us. So I know it's all going to be okay. It's just a hard pill to swallow. Especially being hormonal. It's just like an emotional roller coaster right now. So if you pray at all, like, all the prayers would be appreciated. Sorry, I'm like looking up because I'm just like, don't want to cry. All the prayers would be appreciated because it's a little rough right now. Yeah. So I don't really know exactly. I was still taking, and I'm just sharing this so I can be honest with you guys. So I've been taking Thrive the last about a month or so. I was doing Thrive before. That's the social media network marketing company that I joined in when I wasn't working last year, and I loved it. Obsessed with the company, obsessed with the products. But when I got hired on, I kind of stepped back from actively promoting it on my social media. I would share every now and again, but when I got pregnant, I was so nauseous in the first trimester that taking any type of pill or shake was just not like in the cards for me. I did not want to do any of that stuff. Like, it was hard enough for me to get watered down. So I stopped taking them, and then in the last month or so, I have been taking our capsules, which give you like tons of energy, and all of these products have been approved by my doctor also, if you guys are wondering. But so I have talked to my upline just to figure out, you know, how to jump back in to make some income. You know, my overall goal was to, when I was working from home with this school, I was able to do my YouTube and really focus on that on my time off. And my goal was to, you know, continue to grow YouTube. And I know a lot of people who do YouTube. I know of like a handful of people who do network marketing also, but all they do is, you know, like just throw it in there here or there, or they put their link in the description box. They let their subscribers know, like, these are the products I take, if you're interested at all. And that's kind of where I wanted to be at, because I was, you know, comfortable making the income that I was making. I was providing insurance for our family. I'm making money through social media, YouTube, and sponsorships right now. Not a ton of money, but, you know, a couple $100, $200 to $300 from social media right now. So, yeah, but I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing in the next couple weeks. I have doctor's appointments. I now go to the doctors every 2 weeks. So, I don't know. I know there's a lot of blessings in this because, you know, I thought someone was coming in. You know, baby girl is perfectly healthy. So I know when I said something on Instagram, I'm going to point you guys down so you guys can see my belly right now. Baby girl is healthy. I am 28 weeks. I'll be 29 weeks on Saturday. Baby girl is healthy, perfectly fine. So we are so thankful for that. You know, it could be a lot worse. It's just hard to think about having to go back to work, and I just have to not think about that right now because the stress on the baby is not good. And yeah, sorry this video is kind of all over the place, but I'm probably going to take you along the rest of my day just to vlog a little bit to get some content up. I really don't want to lose like my motivation to be consistent on YouTube and all of that. Like, I'm just someone, I have a personality to persevere through everything, and to not let things get me down, because I know that God is in control. And, you know, I don't usually ever worry about stuff, but this is just rough for right now. So I will keep you guys updated. I need to go take Hayden to preschool so I can go to my appointment. I'll be there for 3 hours, and then I'll be able to eat, and I need to run some errands. I'm gonna go, yeah, I'll just share where I'm going after my appointment. So yeah, that's my little update. Prayers are appreciated for sure. And I will check in with you guys in a little bit. I'm not looking forward to this at all. Alright, so I'm finished with that blood test. 5 draws of blood. It was rough, but luckily I had some long YouTube videos that I've been wanting to watch, so that kind of made it go by a little faster. The blood draws were really just the worst part of it. I was about to fall asleep sitting out in the waiting room because I didn't have any coffee, any like caffeine. I was afraid to take my Thrive capsules because I didn't want it to like affect, because you have to fast, so I didn't know if taking those products would affect the test, so I just haven't taken anything. So I am so exhausted, and I need to go get some food. But yeah, so I'm gonna go get some food. I think I'm gonna go home and check on Zeke, let him outside real quick, and then he's in our bedroom right now because they're working at the house. So I'm gonna let him go potty, and then I need to go to the gym because I'm gonna pause my gym membership just to like save us $30 a month for this time being, and then go to the unemployment office just to see what they have to say about our situation. The tricky thing with the unemployment office is that, like, usually to get unemployment, you have to be actively looking for a job. And in my situation, like, I'm gonna have a baby in like 2.5 months. Like, if she goes on time. If she goes early, it could be 2 months. Like, you just, like, we have no idea. So, like, getting a job right now is just, like, up in the air. I don't know. I don't think John's gonna have me get a job right now, so I don't know if I can get unemployment. And also, we are applying for Medicaid. I'm hoping that we'll qualify for at least pregnancy Medicaid so that this birth can be, like, covered by insurance, because that would be, like, detrimental to our finances if we had no insurance during this time. So it's like, I don't know if what John makes income wise, it's close to the chart that I saw online for Medicaid. So if I'm drawing unemployment, that counts as some type of income coming in. So it's like we're like in just like the worst situation, like just trying to figure out. And I don't want to say the worst situation because like there could be so much more things like worse, you know what I mean? Like I'm so thankful that, you know, baby girl is super healthy, right on track, no issues there at all. And I also don't want to be stressed out to cause issues. So but obviously this has just all happened and I'm still processing. So I'm such a planner, and like this is just like a slap in the face basically to my planning. And I mean, I know God has a plan overall, and all of this is happening for a reason, to grow us. But it's just, when you don't know all the answers, it's like you just don't want to be in this situation. But so I'm gonna go get some food, go to the gym to pause my membership, go get some food, go home, let my dog out, go to the gym, pause my membership. I need to go to the library because I need to print off some stuff, and then I need to go to the unemployment office. So I need to see what time they close because it's already noon. I'm starving. I think I'm gonna grab some Wendy's. I have been craving Wendy's fries like crazy. Every time I pass there, I want some. So I'm gonna go get some, and I will check in with you probably when I'm home. All right, I am home. I figured I would show you guys a little bit of the drywall situation. Let me flip you around. That's what our kitchen's looking like right now. They just mudded all of the drywall. And tonight we are going to pick out flooring for the kitchen and paint colors as well. This is our laundry room right here. And they stamped all of the ceiling, so that's good. Yeah. And they just did this room as well. Hey guys, it is 3:34 right now. I'm exhausted. I have been all over town, literally ran like 50 errands, I feel like. So I went home, got Zeke, let him out, and then I went to the WIC office just to see like what we could apply for. Honestly felt like such deja vu because I was a single mom with Hayden, and obviously like got WIC and was on Medicaid, and it's like just so weird going back in there. It was like deja vu, honestly. Which, you know, I'm happy that those services are there for people that are, you know, in need and stuff. And it honestly just kind of felt weird going back there, knowing that I'm in obviously a much better spot now, but it kind of just like brought it back a little bit full circle. I'm also emotional, so that doesn't help. So I went to there just to like ask them some questions. I don't know if we're gonna do it or not, but and then I went to my gym, and I just paused my gym membership for the for the next 6 months. They said I can. They were so sweet because typically the rule is they will pause it for 3 months, but they saw I was pregnant, so they were like, as long as you need. If you need more, she's like, do you want to start out with 6 months pause and then we'll go from there? I was like, yeah, that would be awesome. Like, she was so sweet. I was not expecting them to be like that. So she was like, you know, after you have the baby, if you need to pause it a little longer, if you're not ready to come back to the gym, you can pause it, you know, a little bit longer. Just let us know. So that was so like super sweet. That kind of made my day, that she was just so nice about it. So pause that, and then I went to the unemployment office, and literally the Google had their address at 2 different places. So
I didn't go to the first place because I remember I went there for like years ago for like to ask them some questions, and I remember that they had recently switched like addresses, so I went to the second address that was on there. So I went to like the opposite side of Richmond, went to that address, doors were locked, there was nothing there. I was like, what the heck? So, and my dad told me that it was like near the Walmart, that's where I live. And I was like, no, they moved from there, but I was like, that's the only other address that's on there, so I guess I will go check out that place. And so I went there, and yeah, it wasn't the place. I'm picking up Peyton, so hold on. So I went to the unemployment office to just see what they had to say, since we were laid off and I wasn't like fired for anything I did. It was like a company-wide layoff of a bunch of employees. So but since I'm in my 3rd trimester, it's kind of hard to like go get a job for 2.5 months. So it's just kind of like in a really crappy situation. But they said to receive unemployment, you have to be actively looking for a job. And I didn't know if pregnancy was an exception, like if you're like unable to get a job, or like it's pointless for you to get a job for 2 months and then you're gonna be off for 6 weeks after the baby, you know, at least 6 weeks. Thank you. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me. But so I was like, okay, so I just held off on applying for that because I don't think I'm going to be getting a job before baby girl gets here because of just that reason. I mean, baby girl will be here in about 2.5 months, so that's crazy. But and then I went to the Family Social Services to ask them about, to make sure that my Medicaid application went in. Hold on, baby girl. And it did. They have it. It's pending, so just have to wait for that. I should more than likely be approved for pregnancy Medicaid. So, but we just have to wait to hear about it, I guess. So it's just kind of like a waiting game right now. But I just picked up Hayden. We're on our way home. I'm really tired. I want to lay down now. My side started hurting bad, but it was just like all the walking in and out of the car. I think it was just not used to all this action. But tonight should be more enjoyable. We're going to be picking out the kitchen flooring and paint. Because I just asked the workers in there and at the house, because I went there first because I needed to write a check for her preschool. And they just passed me. What was I saying? They said that they're gonna be finishing up tomorrow, and that we should be ready to paint on Saturday. So that's exciting.
Mommy, did you know tomorrow's Jammy Day?
It is?
Tomorrow.
Well, you don't go to school on Friday. Remember? Remember, you stay home with mommy.
Oh.
So that's another thing we're also deciding, is to keep her in daycare or not, because obviously that's an extra bill that we wouldn't have to pay. I'm pretty sure that's John behind me. I think that is John. It is John. He's home. So we're trying to decide if she'll just stay home with me. If I'm not working, then I think that we're gonna officially take her out of preschool, but not sure yet. So yeah, but I'm gonna go inside. I should have got gas. All right, I'll check in with you guys later.
I like blue.
We're letting Hayden pick out the color for her room.
This one.
That's blue, silly.
Yeah, blue and purple.
Dark blue. Dark blue. Dark blue.
You said you wanted purple this whole time.
Oh, yeah, I want blue purple.
Look, this
She doesn't understand because there's only 2 rows of purple over there.
Look at all these.
Those are ugly.
Here,
It's old grandma purple.
hold up. Goodness. It's getting so big.
I know.
Open that up.
Whoa! Let me see which color I want. I want my room to be I want my room to be green. Green.
Flooring right now. I love, oh, I almost dropped it. I love this color. So I think it's not gonna match our like cabinets currently, but
Say hi.
say hi. But we are going to be painting our cabinets white or getting new white cabinets. So this will look really, really good. Hey guys, it is the next morning. I didn't end the vlog last night. I forgot. So I'm ending it here. Thank you guys for watching. Definitely keep us in your prayers. And I will keep you updated. And yeah, I don't like to be all negative and stuff. So... but I want to be real with you guys and share that, you know, my life is not all picture perfect and, you know, we go through seasons and all of that. This is just another tough season for us, but we will make it through. And thank you guys so much for watching, and seriously, love you guys for all your support and your love on my small little YouTube channel, my little family here. And we will see you guys in the next vlog.